Warning, the following contains content intended only for mature audiences. Viewer discretion is advised. What's up, peeps? Welcome back to another Before Episode Chat with me, your host, Zod19. Alright, so we have officially entered patch 2.55, Before the Fall Part 2. And these are the last 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16 quests. These are the last 16 quests of A Realm Reborn, and after this will be the beginning of Heaven's Ward. I'm so excited. This is going to take maybe 3 or 4 episodes in order to get done, but after that we'll finally be in Ishgard, and we can finally discard our massive war axe and pick up a big-ass sword. Which I am thrilled about. So, yeah, the only way to get to that is to get started. So let's dive on into this. Oh god, I'm so hungry. What's that? I've got new gear on. Not really. I've had the gear for a while. I just finally unglamored it because, we entered the last patch. Unfortunately, the helmet blocks my ability to eat. So let's pull up the visor for a second. Hom nom nom. Hom nom nom. Delicious. And put that back down. Okay, Minfilia. I'm gonna hide my helmet. There we go. So I can see my beautiful face. Yes. Makes it easier to, talk. How you doing?
Mask of Grief. Minfilia has a request to make of you. Have you a moment, Kreed? I believe Yida wished a moment with you.
Okay.
I should consider it a personal favor if you would lend a sympathetic ear to her troubles.
But...
she has not been herself since Minbrita passed.
okay, fine. And I twitch clicked there at the end. Totally skipped like half of what she was saying. So unprofessional. Unfortunately, I can't go backwards in the main story quest, so I can't go back and see what she said. Everybody's just kind of hanging out. Sad and depressed. Hey, Ida. How you doing?
Hey, it's Kreed! Great! Oh, it's no use. I'm trying to stay positive, but... it's just hard, you know? The thing is, I know Min would tell me off if she saw me moping around like this. Which is why I decided to cheer myself up by getting her a special flower. I placed an order for a moon daisy with Rowena a while ago, and it's ready to be picked up. The trouble is, I find Rowena a bit difficult at best of times, and, well, this isn't one of them. I know it's silly, but I just can't face it at the moment. So I was wondering, do you think maybe you could collect it for me? I have the coin to pay for the flower right here.
Okay, sure.
Thank you so much. I'll be waiting for you and the daisy at Rathfrost.
Oh god damn it, I have to go back there again? I'm really liking this set. It's a lot more, form-fitting than the Noct set. So it doesn't make me look as World of Warcrafty. If you know what I mean. Not that I have anything against Azeroth, I just left that place a long time ago. And do not wish to go back. Too many bad memories. I'm freaking freezing. This robe doesn't want to stay tied. There. Okay. First it's too hot, then it's too cold. I'm like an old lady. Or that drunk guy at a bar. Okay. Speed up. What's my inventory look like? Not that one. Currency. 1381. Okay. I probably will not be using any of that for a while. Hey, Rowena.
What can I do for you today, adventurer? Eldritch trinket to trade?
No, I'm just here to pick up a flower. Flower payment. A sack of gil received from Mita to exchange for a single moon daisy. Damn.
Eh? They've got you running errands now. Them Ascians really know how to make the most of your talents, don't they? Sending the savior of Eorzea to the bleeding markets. Fine use of your time, that is. Seriously, though, you'd best learn how to say no, or they'll have you mucking out the chocobo stables next.
No, they won't.
Anyway, what was it you were here to pick up? The moon daisy, was it? Here, then, take it. And tell that Yida lass I've got a wide selection of headwear in stock if she ever decides to replace that dowdy old mask of hers. Gods knows she needs to.
Are you wearing a sundress? I think she's one of the only NPCs in the game that actually changes their clothes on, like, a regular basis. Because the last time I saw her, I remember her wearing a halter-top dress. She's wearing some kind of sundress thing. At Wrath of Frost. Come, Frost, we must away. Jump! Haha! Ow. Just landed on me nutsack. Quickly recovered though. No need to worry. You know what? Now that I think about it, fuck it. I'm gonna wear the helmet. I'm just not gonna pull up the visor. It'll make me seem more, stoic. Yes. Yes, indeed. Alright. I have dealings. What about my brush? I have dealings. Alright. Here you go, Yida.
Rowena can be so annoying. She just will not take no for an answer. Every time I visit her, she insists that I replace my visor with something more fashionable. And when I tell her I like it just the way it is, she says it again, and then again, and then again. It drives me crazy. What I mean to say is, I really appreciate you doing this for me. So anyways, let's see it.
Here's the moon daisy. Moon daisies are often hung to rafters, trees, or other elevated locations to represent the celestial body when performing holy rites to the goddess Menfina during daylight hours. Why is it called the moon daisy if it's to perform holy rituals during the day? That must be a mistranslation somewhere. Or just a pile of stupid.
Sigh. Then Brita loved these things, you know. I hope that somewhere, somehow, she knows that I'm still thinking of her.
According to your own religion, she is obliterated, like her soul dispersed into the aether pool and is gone forever. The only thing that's left is your memories of her.
I'll never forget you, Moon. None of us will.
Moon. Ah, moonflower. Moon. I get it.
The song riseth to a crescendo.
Oh, so you didn't feel like just appearing out of nowhere this time? You just kind of fly over. Like, what's up, bitches? Oh, now he decides to vanish into Sparkly Spark. Fine. Okay. Oh look, dragons. Great. Well, there's only one place they're
What I
going.
think it is.
Yes. What's up?
Hello, can you hear me?
Nope. Call back later.
We have received grave tidings from Ishgard. Pray return to the Rising Stones at once.
Oh, god damn it. Fine. Let's go. Is it going to take me all the way back, or am I going to have to run? / teleport. Oh, of course. God damn it. At least it's only 100 gil, and not like 30 billion. I love that the little minion teleports with me.
Pew pew.
Oh, there's a Dark Knight. Nice. Alright. What's up? My apologies for the interruption. I was deeply saddened to learn of Minbrida's passing. Her loss will be sorely felt. Alas, recent developments in Ishgard leave us little time to mourn. The envoy from Korthus will arrive soon. We must hasten to hear her report. Lucia? Probably. Defenders of Ishgard, Alphino awaits the arrival of the Ishgardian envoy. It's most likely Lucia. The envoy is here. Yep, called it. How you doing?
I thank you for receiving me on such short notice. Time is of the essence, so I would forego the usual pleasantries if I may. Certainly. Certainly. You come with news of the Dervanians? Aye, the Dervanians begun their attack in earnest. The first wave reached the Central Highlands a short while ago, and the battle was joined soon thereafter. Sir Emmerich himself sallied forth with a contingent of Temple Knights and several companies of the noble house's finest. Though the beasts were ultimately forced into retreat, our victory, if such it may be called, came at the cost of many of our own. Too many. We will not withstand a second wave should the Dervanians renew their assault.
You paint a grim picture, my lady. Is it reinforcements you seek, then?
We do. Though it pricks our pride, it is plain we cannot protect Ishgard with our ranks thus thinned by the Horde. Sir Emmerich would meet you to discuss the possibility of enlisting your aid.
Very well. I shall depart for Korthus at once. I must warn you, however, that the involvement of the Crystal Braves is by no means assured. Our commitment to quelling the unrest in Ul'dah must take precedence.
It is with such contingencies in mind that I make another request. The Scions of Seventh Dawn are known for sharing close ties with all three grand companies of Eorzea. Would you consent to pleading our case to their leaders? Though it will greatly appeal to the grand companies on your behalf, I dare not promise a favorable reply. You need say no more. Considering our past dealings with the Eorzean alliance, I can very well imagine how our plea will be received. But the fate of Ishgard hangs in the balance. We must implore every avenue still open to us, no matter how unpromising. Very well. I shall send envoys to each of the allied nations, and have them present your request directly to the heads of the grand companies. In the event that your plea does not receive a favorable answer, know that any support is certain to be conditional. demands will be made of Ishgard.
Ah, like my nose? My nose isn't stopped up. It's like the back of my throat is stopped up. And it's making it hard to do the nasally voice I'm used to.
That is only to be expected. Rest assured that I will speak with Sir Emmeric's authority in this matter. Or that I speak with Sir Emmeric's authority on this matter, and that our actions are fully sanctioned by the Holy See. Which brings me to my final request, a personal appeal to you, Warrior of Light. The Lord Commander desires to speak with you, regardless of your fellow's involvement. You faced Midgar Somer and survived. Anything you can share of your experience may yield an advantage over our foe.
Alright.
Thank you. You wear the mantle of hero well.
I personally think it's the helmet. 'Twould seem the road leads us both to Camp Dragonhead. Seek me out when you arrive, Kreed. Okay. Sure. If the Crystal Braves can't help, and the Scions can't help, and the 3 grand companies choose not to help, I will. You kidding? I've been doing so much, like, boring bullshit lately. I would much rather go fight a war against some dragons. Hell yeah. Oh no. He must be a traitor. He's wearing the blue. And the heretics usually wear green. And the normal knights wear blue.
The sons must answer for their father's misdeeds. Only then will the cycle be broken.
What the shit? The hell is that? Oh! You cunt!
Brothers and sisters of the heavens, we raise our voices and join you in the chorus.
You huge cunt!
The sinner's feeble magics are undone. Come, claim your retribution.
Oh, I am going to kill the shit out of you. God damn it. Horsefont, my good buddy. Oh, I gotta talk to Alphino. How's it going? It seems I was the swifter, Kreed. I don't fucking know how. You too, however, have arrived with time to spare, for our host has yet to make an appearance. The murmurs about camp tell of some manner of trouble at the Gates of Judgment. In the Lord Commander's absence, I suggest we visit the place and find out what is afoot. Oh. Okay. I might have a general idea what the hell's going on. Some gigantic cunt bag might have shown up. Hello. My name is Indigo Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die. That kind of thing? Yeah? No? Chocobo. Bothered Bowman. How you doing? The Gates of Judgment are much more than mere doors. They are the outermost layer of Ishgard's magical wards. if our first line of defense can be so easily shattered. Tenterhooked Temple Knight? What the fuck? Is this a dude? Actually, it kind of looks like a chick.
When I laid eyes upon Lady Iceheart, I felt the marrow freeze in my bones.
You know, because of the boobies. Yeah, it's a chick. Deceptic Dragoon? Oh, this is a chick too.
Heretic scum! How dare they meddle in our divine protections! I shall rid our nation of their blasphemy, even if it means cutting them down one by one.
Giggity. Hey you, trembling Temple Knight. We need not fret overmuch. There is yet several layers of arcane protection that shield the city from invasion. Mother will be fine. Wow. Hey Alphino. How's it going? Twould seem the heretic struck the first and most telling blow against Ishgard.
Scions, we expected you at Camp Dragonhead.
My apologies. We chanced to hear that there had been trouble at the gates, and thought it prudent to investigate the cause.
Then you have learned of the heretic's treachery. Lady Iceheart led a force of her followers against our defenders and came close enough to dispel the first of our wards. But let us speak more of this back at the camp. Sir Emmerich awaits you.
Okay. I guess we passed her on the way here and she came running to us? Or something? Weird. The Wyrms roar. Alphino seems eager to return to Camp Dragonhead. Lady Iceheart has grown bold indeed if she would risk direct action against the city. Come, let us do as we are bid and return to Camp Dragonhead. Lord Horsefant will know where Sir Emmerich means to receive us. Okay. Strange. God damn it, I always click on the damn dragon. How you doing, Horsefant? 'Tis reassuring indeed to behold the countenance of a friend when one's homeland teeters on the very brink of disaster. Though a single misstep could send us plunging into the abyss, your heroic presence stokes the flame of courage within my heart. You did not come to Dragonheart to listen to my prattling. The Lord Commander has arrived and would treat you in the intercessory. Alright. Why don't you come with us, man? You'll probably want to hear about the news, too. Alright, let me in. Greetings, sir. Shall I show you inside? Indeed. Oh. What? It's not just a cutscene area anymore, it's an actual room? Has it always been an actual room? How you doing, Emmerich? Huh. I thank you for coming with such haste, and apologize for my absence. Suffice it to say, Lady Iceheart and her heretics have much to answer for. Yes, we are but recently returned from the Gates of Judgment ourselves. Given the circumstances, we quite understand if you would prefer to postpone our appointed audience. On the contrary, Master Alphino, I think it more important than ever that this meeting take place. Rest assured, I shall return to my post on Ishgard's walls the moment our business is concluded. Before we move on to the subject of reinforcements, however, I would introduce you to a close friend and stalwart ally. Estinian. That's Horsefon. Okay. Dude, your armor is wicked. And black. May I present to you the Azure Dragoon. An impressive title, though I confess I know precious little of your Order of Dragoons. They are formidable warriors all, yet even amongst the such masters of the lance, Estinian is without equal. He, out of all the warriors of Ishgard, was chosen to wield the power of dragons, and must thus contend with any Dravinian. Oh, cool. You flatter me overmuch, Lord Commander. So, you are the adventurer of whom they spoke. I see now why my blood fair sang in anticipation of our meeting. Giggity? Well now that we have been introduced, let us proceed with the matter at hand. I would share with you that we have learned of Lady Iceheart's design, as confessed by the heretics taking capture after the assault on the gates. 'Twould seem that the Lady Iceheart and the Dravanians share a common goal, the reclamation of Nidhogg's stolen eye. Nidhogg, one of the 7 great Wyrms. His name features prominently in your nation's history. Though once defeated by the hero Haldrath, the beast is said to have terrorized Korthus since Ishgard's founding. Huh. What? Aye. Many of the scars on our walls bear from Nidhogg's relentless efforts to raise the city. The trophy Haldrath plucked from the bested Wyrm's skull, simply known as the Eye, is a treasured relic of Ishgard, and one possessed of untold power. Should it ever be returned to Nidhogg, the dread creature would be restored to the height of his strength, and then no wall or ward we could erect would be stout enough to deny him. Okay. My vengeful son hath waged war against Ishgard for 1,000 years. No mortal mind could comprehend the depths of his rancor. The fuck? He just whispers in my ear. The eye itself is secreted deep within the vault. It is kept under heavy guard, surrounded at all times by men and women who have proven their loyalty to the Holy See. But through stout walls and sharp blades may suffice to discourage the heretics. The dragons are another matter. They are individuals within the Dravanian horde whom an entire company of knights would labor to repel, to say nothing of Nidhogg himself. Nor does age rob them of their strength. Through the endless march of the years, the dragons endure, patient, calculating, inexorable. You must understand, these creatures do not share our perception of time. And that is especially true of the Great Wyrms, who spend centuries in slumber only to awake and resume their campaign as if mere hours had passed. It has been 20 years since Nidhogg last darkened our skies. 20 years for him to gather his strength, and for us to bolster our defenses. And now, just as he seems primed ready to return, the heretics strike at the gates. You believe Lady Iceheart is in league with the creature, then? Seems likely. Of that we cannot be certain, though we know the heretics covet the eye. We have been unable to determine their plans for it. Such questions aside, we must needs address the ragged hole their mistress has seen fit to rend in Ishgard's protections. 'Tis a weakness the Dravanians are not likely to leave untested. So it would seem. You have described your plight in admirable detail, Lord Commander. Yet I cannot help but wonder at your candor. Why share such sensitive information with us? I shall speak plain. Ishgard has need of allies, and I would have you bolster our front lines in readiness for the coming battle against the dragons. This much I had expected. Unlike our arrangement concerning the Keeper of the Lake, however, only you stand to benefit from our assistance in this matter. I fail to see why we should intervene in a conflict which concerns only Ishgard and Dravania. When the Eorzean alliance requested Ishgard's assistance during Operation Archon, you refused us. Does it not seem grossly unjust to demand that we now risk our lives in your private war? I make no attempt to defend my country's conduct. I only ask that you consider what would follow were Ishgard to fall. Having razed our city to the ground, the Horde would have little cause to linger, and most would return to their lairs in Dravania. Soon thereafter, the ruins of Korthus would be buried in snow, and the land would become the sole province of beasts and beastmen. Until the Garleans' arrival, that is. For you may be certain that the Empire would not hesitate to claim Korthus. They would not even have to draw steel. An imperial province sharing a border with Mordona? 7 hells. Very well. We will assist you in repelling the dragons. The roar of a great wyrm may have shaken the firmament, but we of Eorzea will not abandon our Ishgardian brothers to face the coming horde alone. Wow, how quick you changed your fucking tune. Nor did I ever think you would. Now, upon the matter of the roar... Allow me, Sir Imric. Through the power of the Eye, I have become the vessel of Nidhogg's strength. His essence has stolen into my very blood. Fear not, I am in full control of my facilities, I assure you, and the Eye itself is of no relevance to this tale. It is not essential that I bear it with me wheresoever I go. Its lingering influence does, however, allow me to hear Nidhogg's voice. Then the wyrm that roared was Nidhogg, aye. He means to hurl his horde against Danafin's collar and shatter the remaining wards that protect the city. There can be no doubt. The wyrm has summoned his minions to war. Oh shit, son! Huh. Well, though the circumstances are far from ideal, this desperate endeavor will at least provide us an opportunity to bring the sister states of Eorzea together in common cause. Sir Imric was more ruthless in his negotiations than I had anticipated. I suppose one must give no quarter when one's home is at stake. But did you see the look on his face when he formally requested our assistance? Though the Lord Commander has campaigned for Ishgard to open its gate to outsiders, I suspect this softening of the Holy See's attitude towards foreign cooperation comes as something of a bittersweet victory. The days ahead promise to be interesting indeed. Yeah. Committed to the cause, Alphinaud is ready to begin preparations for war. If we are to aid the Ishgardians in this war of theirs, preparations will have to be made, and soon. Before proceeding, however, we must needs return to the Rising Stones and make our report to the antecedent. Yeah, I can understand that. Grimdurst Sturmwib. Weird. He's wearing literally the same shit I am. Huh. Nice to meet you. It must be quite unsettling to run into somebody that looks exactly like you. Wearing the exact same gear, too. Everybody's just kind of hanging out. Everyone else must be in the solar. Infilia.
Blah, 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 blah.
You're an idiot. Oh, hey. About time you showed up.
Alphino, it is good to see you. Tell me, what have you learned?
Pray summon the others. Everyone must hear my report.
Yep, so we're fucked. What are we gonna do now?
So this was all but a taste of what's to come.
Indeed. The main host advances upon Ishgard as we speak.
Whose vaunted defenses have been nullified.
Shorn of its wards, the city will bear the full force of Nidhogg's fury.
All those people.
Alphino is right. The Dravanians cannot be allowed to prevail. If Ishgard falls, all of Eorzea will suffer the consequences.
Then you agree that we have no choice but to intervene. For the good of the realm, the Scions of the Seventh Dawn and the Crystal Braves must join the defense of Ishgard.
Indeed.
Let there be no ambiguity about what has been proposed. We would be directly intervening in the war.
Yes.
But if all here believe the cause to be just, then to war we shall go.
I vote for war.
The path we now embark upon is perilous. But I pray you will walk with us to the end.
Bitch, please. Does my face look like the face of a coward? Of course I'll be there. God.
For those we have lost. For those we can yet save.
Then it is settled. I shall inform the Council of our intentions and request that they contribute their own forces to the defense of Ishgard.
The heck? What was that all about? Next quest. Volunteer Dragon Slayers.
Volunteer Dragon Slayers. Minfilia would have you assist the preparations being made for the defense of Ishgard.
Okay.
I have bid the Archons travel to their assigned nations. Should the members of the Alliance agree to pledge Grand Company soldiers to Ishgard's cause, our comrades will be on hand to act as intermediaries for the duration of the conflict. The small matter of persuading the Alliance leaders to grant such support I leave to Alphino. For you, my friend, a different task awaits. I would have you reach out to your fellow adventurers and gather what allies you may for the coming siege. I would also have you consider the matter of your own security. Revenant's Toll is but a short flight from the snowfields of Korthus. It is not unimaginable that this fighting may spill across the borders. Pray brief Slathborn on the brewing conflict and discuss potential contingencies. The frontier settlers must be prepared for aught that might wing its way over our walls. I only hope that such precautions prove unnecessary. Before you leave, might I suggest you have Tataru accompany you? She has a talent for administration and a firm grasp of the practical challenges you may encounter.
Okay. Huh? Tataru? Now that I'll admit that she's adorable and a great accountant. But what? Okay, sure. Hey Tataru, what do you got to say?
We are rather close to Korthus, aren't we? We'd best see to our own defenses and take stock of our supplies. Oh, and we'll also need hot beds and bandages laid out just in case. A good receptionist is ready for any eventuality. Let's go, Kreed. I have 101 things to discuss with Slathborn.
Oh my. Okay. I half expected her to send me over to talk to Slathborn. But I guess, I'm already going over there anyways. There he is. How you doing, Slathborn? I appreciate the warning. If war is coming to Korthus, then the toll must be made ready. I'll increase the number of patrols and lookouts immediately. I'll also see about finding room for an infirmary, as well as temporary housing for the victims of the conflict. Ishgard has done well by us in the past, and I would return the favor. But as for rounding up volunteers for the fight itself, I'm afraid I must disappoint you. I will not send my fellow guild members to die on Ishgardian soil. Now I'm certain headquarters would say the same. There will be no official Adventurers Guild presence at this siege. That said, each adventurer is free to choose to do as he or she will. I shall have a word with some of my more capable colleagues on your behalf, and you might try your luck here in Revenant's Toll. I dare say there are a few stout souls in town who will answer your call to arms. Seriously? Oh, it wants me to talk to Tataru again.
Let's get started then, shall we? We have a town to rouse.
Okay. I expect way more no's than yeses. Accomplished adventurer? Anyone behind me? No. Okay. Accomplished adventurer. How you doing? A cutscene for this? Hey, want to help out in a war?
Spare me your talk of glory and fame. I've not the habit of volunteering for lost causes. I've survived this long by trusting my instincts, and my instincts tell me to stay well away from Ishgard.
Wow, your instincts suck. You're probably going to die. Oh, it's real. How you doing, man? What'd you want to come over here to talk about? Ishgard sounds like she's in a right mess, but that ain't what I wanted to talk to ye about. I need ye to cast your mind back to the scuffle with the Empire out by the processing plant. A lad from Little Almigo by the name of Wilred was there with the Fourth that day, and I want to know if you've seen him since. Have ye? What? Has he gone missing? Gods damn it! I feared as much. No one's bloody seen him. It's like the ground opened up and swallowed him whole. But that ain't all. Around the time Wilred stopped turning up for duty, them black market weapons went missing from our vault in Ul'dah. So now, of course, half the Braves suspect the lad of making off with the goods. Folk like to believe our company a disciplined fighting force, but as you and me both know, it's no more a motley collection of mercenaries, adventurers, and Grand Company veterans. The only thing that binds us together is some vague oath about fighting for the freedom of all. That and the steady pay. Now compared to most others of this crew, Wilred's a fresh-faced novice, a bleeding whelp among wolves. But the boy's got passion. When he talked about being a guardian of Eorzea, he bloody well meant it. A lad like him wouldn't rob us blind and bugger off like that. He ain't the type. And then, and this is just between you and me, mind, there's the fact that the lad wanted to tell me something queer he noticed about the ledgers. Something about the Braves' numbers not adding up. Aye, there's a villain in the end of this trail I've stumbled on, and I'll bet me good eye it ain't young Wilred. Any road, you've got a war to rage, so I'll let ye get on. I just thought someone should know. I'll be seeing you, Kreed. Oh, god damn it. Okay, so Wilred's missing. Most likely dead. The ledgers are not adding up. And a whole bunch of weapons just went missing. I am not comfortable with the... Oh, look, it's Koharu. It's one of the Domans. Okay. That's why she's not in the guild. I'm not seeing anybody else. Ah, Adept Adventurer. Anyone else outside the gate? No. How you doing? You want to fight a war? So Ishgard seeks sellswords to bolster its ranks, eh? Though I'm not sure I like the sound of this siege. Those nobles will surely be generous with their rewards. Ah, but I have pledged myself to guard Revenant's toll. Modest work though it is, I am loath to break the terms of my contract. What to do, what to do. Seriously? Well, if you've already got a contract, man, you can't just break that to make some personal gain. That's bad juju you don't want to wish on yourself. Huh. Am I missing the other ones? Let's see, is there someone around this way? No. Maybe they're up on the bridges above. Thing is, Revenant's Toll has gotten quite big since the first quests that brought you out here. Not that you would have noticed. This is all stuff that happened way back during, you know, A Realm Reborn. It grew slowly from a small camp that just had little tents to this huge place. There's one. And I think there's another one on that bridge way over there. How you doing? Sell me blade to the Ishgardians. Well, them dragons are a fearsome lot, but I'd slay me fair share if the coin was good. Your armor is pretty cool looking. I've worked hard for one of them knights before, you know. Watched me like a bloody hawk, he did. Still, I'd put up for worse than that for a heavy purse. Right? At least we got some sensible people. Now, I think the way to get over there is to go this way. And indeed, I am correct. So the last one should be on the bridge over here, I would think. There's Yozan. Except... what? Okay. Oh, it's an aqueduct. It's not a bridge. Okay. Weird. And there's nobody over here. Well, where the fuck is the last dude? Ah! Almost died. Nothing to worry about, though. I happen to be made out of badass. I'm not crying. You're crying. Where the hell is this last guy? If he's on the other side of this gate, like hiding in a corner, I'm gonna be pissed. No? Shit. Where the fuck? You would think I'd see his symbol. Is that... no. See, I talked to one guy over here already. And then I talked to one down next to the thing. And I talked to one up in the staircases up above. But I haven't talked to anybody here in the market. There should be someone here, right? Surely there's not no one. Koharu. Slathborn. God, I'm wasting so much time looking for this last guy. God damn. Maybe he's in here, in this room on the right. Got him. How you doing? Angler, adventurer. Volunteer my services in defense of Ishgard? I think not. Dragons claimed the lives of every one of my brothers. I do not mean to offer them mine. 'Twas to escape such a fate that I took up the mantle of adventure in the first place. I would sooner die in pursuit of fortune than huddled behind an icy wall. Ah, coward. Alright. Well, that's that. Let's come down here.
Whee!
How you doing, Tatara? Damn it, Midgar Silver. Get out of the way.
There you are, Kreed. So, did you sway any hearts?
204, I think.
1 or 2, eh? Well, added to mine, that makes 3 or 4, not including Slaphborn's friends. We won't have the largest company in the army, but I'd say 1 Revenant's tall veteran is worth half a dozen clanking knights at least.
Wow.
An allied perspective. Tataro has a message for you from Alphinaud. Oh, I've been so caught up in the recruiting that I almost forgot. There's been word from Alphinaud. Apparently the Alliance leaders are convening in Ul'dah to discuss Ishgard's plight, and they've requested your presence, as usual. Anyways, you'd best make your way to Ul'dah, or you'll be late. Alphinaud said he would meet you in the Royal Promenade.
Oh, god damn it. Of course they can't make a decision without me being there. Allied perspective. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're on the 6th quest already, so we're 1/3 the way through. Nice. It's not gonna be like this the whole time, mind you. As I said, it's probably gonna take chamber roll 3 or 4 episodes to get to Ishgard. Alright, Alphinaud, where the hell are you at? Oh, he's all the way up the stairs. I wonder if we'll see anybody that can actually see you. And be like, what the hell is that thing? Be like, it's just an annoying cricket chirping in my ear. How you doing, Alphinaud? My apologies for calling you away from your tasks. I had hoped to proceed with these negotiations 1 leader at a time, but it seems my urgent requests for an audience has prompted a gathering of the council. Needless to say, I feel obliged to attend. The alliance leaders are already seated within. Let us join them, shall we?
Blah 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 blah.
We are well aware of Ishgard's dilemma, and we agree with your assessment.
Then I trust there are no objections to the Crystal Brave's intervention.
Ul'dah has not.
Gridania does not object.
The Crystal Braves are yours to command, Alphinaud. Do what you will. We shall pray for your success.
It was my hope that you would offer more substantial aid than prayer. I know it is within your means.
Do not presume that you have knowledge of our every concern. The Garleans and the Beast Tribes are but 2 of many. We are not in a position to contribute greatly to the defense of Ishgard. Not when our own homes are still under siege.
We dare not leave our interests in Cartano undefended as well. Telegi Adalegi and his ilk would seize control of the territories in our absence.
The enemy is at their gates, and you would cower behind yours?
No one is cowering, boy. We will offer what support we can.
Aye, support. A handful of men and no more.
Would that we could commit more than a token force to this cause. Yet there are others to whom you might turn. The free companies ever want for work.
Ah, yes. The free companies. They're not like to turn you down.
I beg your pardon? You would entrust the survival of Ishgard to sell swords? Crises like these are the very reason why this alliance was formed. It is our duty to aid our fellow man.
My duty is to my country and my people. If you expect us to place the welfare of a foreign power above our own, you're going to be sorely disappointed. Lest you doubt, Limsa comes first, then the Alliance, and finally, circumstances permitting, Ishgard and the rest. If you cannot understand so simple a concept, then you have no place at this table.
Forgive me, Admiral. I was careless in my choice of words.
I suggest you assemble a party of elite adventurers, assuming you haven't already. Your fellows served us well during Operation Arca. I dare say they will do so again.
Excuse me?
If I may, Your Grace, I wish to propose a redistribution of forces. If we entrust the security of Ul'dah to the Brass Blades for a time, we can dispatch a larger force to Ishgard. Your Grace?
Yes. Yes, of course. Do what you will.
My buddy Raoban is the only one that gives actual aid. The other two countries can go piss off. This is a war we're talking about. An entire country's worth of people are going to get wiped out, and they would rather stand by and watch. A dozen men will not change the tide of war against 1,000 enemies.
Well.
To the best of my knowledge, Her Grace is in perfect health.
I see. Carry on.
There is something going on. But I'll stay out of politics. I may have my opinions on the matters, but they've got their own shit to deal with. I guess that's far more important than keeping an entire country alive. You know. So much for an alliance. Once again, I owe you an apology. It seems you have been conscripted into leading a contingent of adventurers on yet another mission of inestimable danger. Yeah, but this is the normal shit you guys do. Something hard comes up and you're like, oh, let's just send Kreed off to do it. He'll be fine. He'll save all our asses. Fuck you guys. You gotta learn how to deal with this shit on your own. I'm tired of covering your asses. But I fear we have been left with little alternative. We cannot well abandon Lord Horsefant and Sir Emmerich to their fate. You're damn right we can't. We must abide by the Council's decision, as short-sighted as it is, and strive to fulfill our roles as Eorzea's guardians. You know, it would be highly likely that Ishgard, if they make it through this just fine, which I'm pretty sure they will, turn their backs on the rest of Eorzea for this dumbass action. Maybe not Ul'dah, because they are actually sending a large force. Captain Ilberd, what news? Then the assault has begun? We have but this moment concluded our audience with the Alliance leaders. Move our forces into position. Your unit will join House Durandare at Steel Vigil. Man the cannons alongside with knights, and thin the Dravanian horde ere they descend upon Ishgard. I will join you as soon as I am able. Well, shit's going south. Kreed, I would have you and your adventurer allies bolster their defenses at the steps of fate. Report first to Sir Marceline at the Gates of Judgment, and he will direct you to where you will need it most. May the gods grant us victory. Shit! Holy sideways fuck! Dragonhead, here I come. Thank you all for watching, peeps. If you liked the video, please click that like button, and if you want to see more content from me, your host Zod19, be sure to click that subscribe button, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye!